Yo, 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 it's your girl Nate Breaking Cycles. We back at it again. No. Today we got Miss Kysia Stevens joining us today. We're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful young lady's mental health journey. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, can you tell us your name, how old you are, where you were born and raised, and what's your career path?
My name is Kysia. I'm 20 years old. I was born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana. And my career path, I attend Indiana State University for applied medicine. And within that degree, I'm looking forward to doing physician assistant, to be a physician assistant. And yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So, last time I heard, I thought it was nursing.
It was.
What happened?
It was.
What's the change?
So I was gonna talk about that down the line, but to hit on a few points. A lot of things occurred my first year of college, and which has led me not to be in the program for nursing anymore. So I had to figure out what I wanted to do because I wasn't about to wait 5 years to be a nurse, So to be a RN, a registered nurse. So I just know that I love to help people. I really love hands-on work and just taking care of people, catering to people. So I was like, I know physician assistant is way harder than nursing, but I feel that I can do it, and I will get that degree and come out on top.
I love it. Love it. That's what's up. Yes. Go ahead, Miss PA. Go ahead. And yes, that is awesome. Don't worry about the change. All change is good, honestly, if you embrace it. Alright. So, how much do you know about mental health?
I know a lot about it. I know it impacts you emotionally, mentally, physically, eternally. It comes in all shapes and sizes. And mental health is very important in this generation, for generations to come. It's just important in everything that you do. You have to make sure that you keep your mind sane and that you just go about things in a positive light in everything that you do. A lot of hardships are going to come your way. You just have to fight them and know that you will get through those things.
I love it. You said it. Hardship is going to come. It's a part of the territory of living life. It ain't what we go through, it's how we respond.
How you go about it.
There you go.
Gotta be positive. Gotta know. Have faith.
I love it. That's the word right there. Faith. Do you believe in therapy and or counseling? Why or why not?
Yes, I believe in therapy and counseling because it gives you an outlet to express how you feel and talk about those problems that you're going through, and how to handle them on a professional level. And I actually thought about therapy, and I still want to do it. I just haven't found the time with school and my life outside of school to do those things, but I'm trying to make time to actually go to therapy and resolve some of those issues that are within me.
I got you. I love it. Thank you for the vulnerability and transparency. So, since you have such a busy schedule as a college student, and talk therapy can be time consuming, because I know most sessions last at least an hour. Have you ever thought about exploring different types of therapy, like something that's more specific to you? Like anything that you enjoy can be made into a therapy. So
Yes.
what's something that you enjoy doing?
My go-to is music. Every time I'm in a negative headspace, I'm angry, or whatever the case may be, I go to music. I turn my gospel on, or I just turn on some therapeutic music, like some R&B, soul jams, things that just talk about love and self-care and all of that stuff. I just really listen to those words and take it in and just really adapt to it and pray that that becomes my energy for the rest of the day and just move on.
I love it. I love that. Music is definitely my go-to too. That's my happy place.
And cleaning. I like when I'm in my cleaning mode, I get it done. I'm getting that fuel off. And recently I'm trying to get back into the gym consistently. But when I was going for like weeks or so, I really loved it, and it really helped boost my energy and everything that I was going through. Like my mindset, I really loved it. So I'm trying to get back on that and incorporate that into everything and just balance everything out.
I love it. They say exercise releases. It's some kind of hormone that it releases in our brains.
Yeah. I forgot.
My brain is not allowing me to say what the hormone is, but you know what? It's okay because we on the same page. Definitely. All right. So, what is one of the most challenging life experiences you have faced?
One of the most challenging experiences would be going into my first year of college. I'm a sophomore now, so last year I had COVID, and a week or two later I had bilateral pneumonia. So that caused me to be away from school, a lot of stress, worried about classes, worried about how I'm gonna finish strong. It was just the thought of being away from my parents and being out of the house and on my own, and me handling that type of scenery, because I've always been a healthy child. So that was my first time getting the IV, just going through that process of being in the hospital period on my own. And it has really affected me, and it is still affecting me now to this day, because it's a term called long COVID. You really have I didn't have anything wrong with me health-wise, but now I have iron deficiency. It causes me to get tired. It causes me less energy than I've had before. I don't really want to get up sometimes to go to class, to even do work. I fall behind in classes. So it's really affecting me in that area. And just my thoughts, my mind, it's just really just weighing on me and stuff. And then another challenge was when my grandmother had passed. I'm better now, but when she passed, it was just my first death that was of a close relative that I was with every day. And the picture of her passing and within her last moments, it just still sticks with me, and it just weighs on me, and it's a trigger of mine. I don't like to talk about the experience I've had with that, because I just don't like reliving that picture over and over again of her last moments. And
All right, so I just want to take a moment to kind of challenge that way of thinking. When you say you don't want to remember her in her, I hate to say it this way, but in her last stages of life.
Yeah.
So when you feel that trigger coming, how about instead of focusing on that last stage of life and just constantly drill the memories of seeing her upbeat and playing Scrabble and all that.
Yeah, that's what I've recently done. Me and my sister, we talked about her the other day. We were like, I just miss her so much. Like how she just be running through the house, stuff like that. Like I really like now. Back then, it was like that. Like I didn't want to picture it. I didn't want to see that. But now I see it. Or if I feel like I'm getting to that point where I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go there. I just think about like I really just miss her, and I really just wish that she was here with me. And I just think about those times where I enjoyed being with her and stuff like that. So it's a work in progress, but I'm really getting through it, and I've gotten through it already. I just you just always have those moments where you think of things and it's like, man, but I've gotten through it, and I'm still getting through it.
Progress, not perfection. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yep.
I love it. All right, so we talked about how you're overcoming the challenge of losing your grandmother. How did you overcome the challenge of dealing with COVID and the after effects of it, and it affecting your schoolwork?
Okay, so the last 2 semesters, I really, it weighed on me heavy. I really didn't know how to handle it, but I was just cramming a lot of stuff in. I was procrastinating. It was just a lot of things. I was putting other priorities before my schoolwork because I really didn't have the mental capacity to just think about it and just really actually sit in my work and actually do it and actually do a good job at it. But this semester, I've done better. I did get a lot better. I struggled a little bit, but I still turned it around and I still tried to get through it, and I did get through it. It's just, it really weighs on my mental health, and it just takes me to another place because I'm like, why did I have to go through that? And I'm not saying that I'm not like any other person, like I'm held to this standard, like I don't have to go through things, but it's just like when I went through that, it just really showed me a different light. Like I need to put my priorities first, learn how to prioritize and learn how to manage my time wisely and just work through those difficult times. Like that's what I'm doing now, and I've progressed a little bit more. I'm not where I want to be with procrastinating and other things like that, but I'm slowly getting to that point, and I feel that my next semester of college will be way better than this semester that I've gone through, and I'm speaking that into existence because I have to prove that to myself and prove it to people who are rooting for me.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, you can do it. Finish strong. Finish strong.
Yes.
All right. So what are a few words of encouragement that you got for yourself, and we just to keep pushing and doing your best?
I would say, don't live in doubt. Persevere through every challenge that you have. You have to stay strong in it, and when you finish strong, you have to stay strong in everything that you do. You have to keep reminding yourself why you are doing it, why do you love doing it, and why do you want to continue doing it. Like you just have to keep talking to yourself, like penetrating your mind, just loving yourself and knowing that, having the faith in yourself that you can overcome anything that is thrown your way. Like COVID, I did let that defeat me, but not all the way. I'm learning how to overcome that and learn how to, if I'm getting in that mood of I don't really have a lot of energy, point my mind towards something that is constructive and knowing that I have to get this done. Regardless of how I'm feeling, I have to get it done because I can't use that as an excuse in the world of me working and in the work field and stuff like that. I can't, I don't feel like doing it today, so I'm not going to do it. No, I have to persevere through that and get it done. Because once I get it done, it'll be like, oh, it's not that bad. I just had to get it done. That's all you had to do. But I would just say, keep going, keep loving you, keep just motivating yourself. You have to motivate yourself. Learn how to use your words kindly, positively. Do not speak negative onto your life. You have to. That's most important.
And don't let others speak negative on your life
and
either.
don't let that rebuke everything that is negative coming towards your way. You have to speak it into existence. Speak positively onto yourself, and just love yourself in the process, and keep the faith and keep doing strong. And you will be good.
Hey, love it. I love it. Alright, y'all. Uh-oh, look, I put my booty all over. It's your girl, Nate Breaking Cycles, and we got Miss Kysia Stevens here with us. It was wonderful. We out of here. Y'all be blessed.